this is Susie Q of Susie Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my nursery room window. So today is Suzanne's birthday, and Suzanne's very favorite niece is Maggie May. And so, knowing that, Maggie May wanted to sing to her favorite Auntie Suzanne the Happy Birthday song. So, are you ready, Maggie May? Maggie May said yes, she's ready. Okay, Maggie, go ahead. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Auntie Suzanne. Happy birthday to you and many more. Oh, that was really good, Maggie May. I'm sure that your Auntie Suzanne is very happy and very pleased that you wanted to come on and sing her happy birthday. And so Maggie May also insisted that she get changed into her favorite party dress that Auntie Suzanne sent to her. And so we're going to be doing that in just a moment. Let me go ahead and set you back down. So this is the party dress that Auntie Suzanne sent to Maggie May to wear on special occasions. And this is a velvet dress. It's gorgeous. It's a velvet dress. It has a pretty velvet bow. And it's got an underskirt, like a slip underneath. Actually, it's several layers. It's got this first layer, and then it's got this second layer that has ruffles on the bottom. And then it's got this nice satin layer. So this is just a gorgeous party dress. And so Maggie May wanted to put that on for her Auntie Suzanne. And it fits her beautifully. It's a perfect color for her. And she knows that her auntie's favorite color is pink. She also wanted to wear, she got into my jewelry case and she wanted to wear my pearls with it. So she's going to be wearing my pearls. And we'll get those sorted out in the right length for her. And then she also wanted to wear my pearl bracelet that has a silver heart dangling at the end, as well as these pearl earrings. And then she's going to be wearing the matching bow in her hair. And I'm going to be putting her hair down and out of braids because this is a special occasion. And then for the shoes, she chose these darling pink patent leather shoes, and they have bows on the toes on the end here. And then she's going to be wearing these pretty pink frilly socks, lacy socks, I should say. So anyway, it's a really fun day for us because we get to celebrate our dear friend and Auntie Suzanne's happy birthday. So let's go ahead and get started with getting Maggie May all dressed up into her fancy party dress for her Auntie Suzanne. The other thing that I wanted to do at the same time was Suzanne had a tag on, a few days ago. I think it was on Monday. She did a tag. And the tag was, "How did you meet your husband?" And so I wanted to share that along with, at the same time, I'll be changing Maggie May. So I thought that might be kind of fun to do too. So let's go ahead and take her bow out. And so let's go ahead and get her all changed up and do her pretty party dress so that we can celebrate Suzanne's birthday over here in West Virginia with her. So, how I met my husband. I had just hired on to this new company right out of high school. In the summer, I got the job. And my future husband already worked there. But I didn't know him, of course, at the time. And so when I got to work and I was introduced to everyone, much to my dismay, I felt that, I didn't feel like it. There was all the people that worked there were much older than me. I wasn't even 18 yet. I was 17 3/4, and so I had to go back to my high school office and get a work permit in order to work there. Well, Um, but anyway, so everybody else was so much older than me, and I asked one of the ladies, I said, are there any guys here that are more around my age that work here? You know, I said, oh, everybody's so much older. And she said, well, yeah, I know what you mean. But there is a guy that's he's around 21 years old, and but he's in the Navy Reserves, and so he's been gone for 2 weeks in the reserves, and but he's supposed to come back sometime this week, and maybe I can I can introduce you. So I said, oh, that'd be great. So anyway, when he came back, he happened to be he was actually friends with the lady that I had asked about the younger men. And there's actually a group of people that were friends. There was him and two other ladies, and they used to go out to lunch all the time together. But anyway, so when he came back, they introduced me, and nothing really came of it, you know. And but anyways, come to find out, I turned 18 in September, and he first asked me out in October, because he was waiting for me to turn 18, and I didn't realize that. But anyway, I guess he had asked how old I was, and he didn't want to take out anybody that was under 18 because of the fact that he was 20 or 21 at that time. So anyway, I remember the first time that he actually talked to me. He came by my desk and he asked me if, do I want to get a soda or a cup of coffee or whatever at the vending machine? So I said, sure. And then we walked over to the vending machine, and, we got our drinks, and then it was then that he asked me out for the first time. And, he wanted to take me to, a hotel that had it's actually a restaurant that was in a hotel. I believe it was the Sheraton, I think. This was in California, by the way. Anyway, so I didn't know what the Sheraton was. I had never been to a hotel in my entire life when I was growing up, so I didn't know anything about hotels. So anyway, yeah, I agreed to go out to go out with him, and but when I told my mom I was living at home, I was not yet, or I guess I had just turned 18. I had told my mom about the Sheraton. I said, yeah, he's going to take me to a restaurant at the Sheraton, and she said, what? Because of course she knew about the Sheraton being a hotel. And I said, yeah. She goes, he's taking you to a hotel on your first date? And I said, well, he said we're going to dinner, So anyway, that was a bit confusing for everyone. So anyway, the night that he came to take me out, he wanted to I guess he was wanting to make a good first impression, because when he came over, of course, my parents invited him in, and they got to talking, and they must have talked for probably 2 hours, and getting to know him. And he was and is a talker, and so he can just talk for hours and hours and hours. Or meanwhile, I'm watching them talk, and I'm not really involved in the conversation because they're, my husband is trying to kind of, I guess, get to know the parents and vice versa. And so I'm just kind of the third party, right? And I remember just getting frustrated thinking, well, I wonder if we're ever going to go out, because like, I think he came over at about 7 to pick me up. And it wasn't until around 9 that I think we finally left the house. And but I think that was a good thing, because of the fact that he was 20, he was 21, and I had just turned 18, and going to this hotel for dinner and all this stuff. I think that made my parents much more comfortable. So, for him to take me out. Although I was 18, I was of age and stuff. But anyway, come to find out the reason, this was after we were married for a while. Come to find out, the reason he had taken me to the Sheraton was because he had gotten a good deal on a meal. It was buy one get one free night at the Sheraton. And so that was just sort of a learning experience for me because as it turns out, that's what kind of a guy he is. He's very, he pays attention to cost. He's very thrifty, and whenever he can get a deal, he'll get a deal. So, but anyway, I didn't realize that was going to be, like my first clue into what kind of a guy he was. But anyway, it was a fun date. We went to the dinner. It was a really good dinner, and but yeah, that's how I met my husband. I met him at work, and so after that first date, we just started hanging out together, and it was really fun having him at work. At the time, he was what you call a tool designer, and he used to work at a drawing board back in the day before they had computers. They had drawing boards where the guys that made that designed tools, they would work on a drawing board to design the tools. And so I used to. He was close to where my desk was, just like an aisle way away or something. And I used to go visit him, and just chat for a couple of minutes. And he used to keep this bag of miniature, like Three Musketeers and Snickers and that other one's like Milky Way. He used to keep those in his desk for once in a while when he felt like having a treat. And so every time I would go over there, he would offer me a chocolate. So, but anyway, yeah, that's how I met my husband. And and we have been married since, let's see, well, I met him he first took me out in October of 1972, and we got married in November the following year of 1973, November the 21st of 1973. So, but anyway, yeah, we've been married a long time, and that's how I met my husband. I met him at work, fresh out of high school, barely 18. Was very innocent. I was very sheltered as a child and a young adult. So, but he taught me the ropes. He was just the opposite of me, and we continue to be opposites. So, but anyway, it looks like I have Miss Maggie May all dressed up. I love these pearls on this pink velvet dress. Those really, really look pretty. I thought they would, and she did too, and so that's why she chose pearls and then pearl earrings. And see, she's got her hair down to be all fancy schmancy for her favorite auntie. So what I wanted to do is bring those balloons back up here. And there's the one that says Auntie Suzanne. And here's the birthday one. Let's see if I'm going to be able to do this. I need to get the very last one. I'll just kind of hold them. So anyway, Auntie Suzanne, I hope you enjoyed your happy birthday song and seeing your favorite little niece here getting all dressed up in her cute little dress that is just so adorable. And we just want to say happy birthday, Auntie Suzanne. And we hope that you're having a fantastic birthday today. So, okay, everyone, thank you for joining us on our birthday video for Auntie Suzanne. And I hope you're having a really good day today, too. And thanks for visiting. And until we meet again, bye-bye.